So here's the question. Did online sites, did they really gain from the weekend storm as shoppers turned to their computers instead of facing the nasty weather outside?
It would make sense. We're joined by Stephanie Sobel, an Executive Vice President of Red Cats USA. Brands there include Jessica London and the Golf Warehouse. And Tom Chin is also with us, Managing Director at Telsey Advisory Group, which follows the retail industry. Stephanie, let me start with you. I mean, the whole idea would be, hey, if we can't get out, we're going to shop online. Do you guys see that across your brands this weekend?
Well, absolutely. We've seen it this weekend, certainly with the cold. It's nice to stay inside and buy your boots online, but we've actually seen that the whole season. I think it's just easier to shop by the web. There's lots more selection. It's easy, it's comfortable. You can stay home and get what you need right away.
Okay, but Tom, getting your perspective from this, is there any possible way that these retailers can truly make up the foot traffic that they may have lost, certainly on the eastern seaboard, due to this horrible storm?
Liz, I think they can, and I think this is a little different period. I mean, generally when we see bad weather, definitely is a negative in terms of retail sales. But because we're in the holiday period, we think that the consumers are still going to be out there shopping. Anecdotally, our folks were out there in the stores this weekend. We saw Saturday in the morning strong, relatively speaking, and then really taper off in the afternoon as the snow was coming down. But then on Sunday, we saw actually very significant heavy traffic out there in the mall. So we think that there is a shift that's going to happen, from Saturday to Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Well, that's the thing. I'm glad you brought that up, Tom. We'll get back to Stephanie in a minute, Tom. But the idea of shopping after work tonight, for example, or tomorrow night, or on Christmas Eve even, with the stores are always open late Christmas Eve, but as Adam told us earlier from the mall, they're planning on staying open late tonight and tomorrow night. People aren't just going to buy nothing. You would hope, and many times for Christmas, they'll still go out and make those purchases they wouldn't ordinarily have made on the weekend, or would have if it wasn't for the weather, right?
You'd have a lot of really angry kids out there if you had
exactly.
that. And so, yeah, we think that the only area where you might see some weakness would be kind of the self-purchase or the self-giving. And so when you're going out there, you're buying a sweater for a relative, and then you think that looks good for yourself, that purchase may go away. But relatively speaking, we think that all the holiday purchases will still happen. It'll just be shifted.
Stephanie, what are you seeing as far as the trends are concerned? You had the Retail Federation not really expecting this to be a bang-up season. In fact, they expected a little bit of shrinkage here, same as last year. The people haven't come back entirely. What are you seeing?
That's really not what we've been seeing this season. Actually, our customer is finding that she needs not only her holiday gifts and special purchases, special occasion, but she also needs now coats, sweaters, boots. She always loves to buy the new trends.
Is that a new confidence you're seeing after people were shot down since the financial crisis?
You know what I think it is? It's about value positioning. It's really key to have the price there and the offer there, as well as the selection. So if you do have all of those things coming together and she can buy it conveniently in one space on the web, it works really well.
But is that person going to spend less in total dollars than he or she did last year, even if they buy as many items or even buy more items?
You know what? I think that women and customers in general are just being really, really smart, and they're going to go to the store or the site where they feel that they can be treated the best and have the best experience.
And Tom, who comes out the biggest winner here?
In terms of the holiday period?
Whether it's the onliners or the big retailers, or what we actually kind of cheer for is the little guy, the mom and pop operations.
Right. I think it still will be the bigger retailers out there, again, who have economies of scale, who can really drive the promotional activity. Because once again, we're seeing really the traffic out there be divided into two camps. If you have a product differentiation, or you offer that price-value relationship, to Stephanie's point. So we think that the big retailers still will win out there, especially some of the one-stop shopping areas.
All right, Tom and Stephanie, thanks to both of you for joining us. A good perspective on holiday shopping.